By 2011, we had been deep in the battle, and by the fall, we had decided to file a lawsuit against Tiversa and Dartmouth. At the same time, we had to meet the FTC again with another round of lawyers, and we were told that they wanted to start negotiating a consent decree. This was the first moment when they learned that we weren't going to even negotiate a consent decree, and they said they were going to file a lawsuit the next day. We let them know that we already filed a lawsuit a couple days prior against Tiversa and Dartmouth. They really couldn't have cared less, and they said they're going to file the next day, and we said, well, file. That was the beginning of a big shift again, where now we're acknowledged on opposite sides, and it was actually empowering. The lawsuit took about a year to go through. It was dismissed because of jurisdiction. At the same time, the Federal Trade Commission did not sue us right away. In fact, we didn't hear from them for the rest of the year until the Friday before Christmas, when they filed a CID, which is a civil investigative demand. It's a subpoena on steroids. Then I learned that you had to go through the entire process to fight them by filing a motion back to them. The very same commissioner, Julie Brill, who filed that CID, is who we had to go to quash it. We filed back a motion to quash, and in passing, my lawyer said, well, they'll have a hearing, but you can't come to it. Now, this is a type of comment a lawyer can make that might seem fine to them, but not being able to come to my own hearing was not fine with me. So I demanded that we actually filed to come to the hearing. And sure enough, we had our motion to quash denied, and we had our motion to attend the hearing denied in writing. It's clear now we're enemies. There is no love lost between either party, and I'm fine with that. We continued those motions until finally we saw a judge in the 11th Circuit in Georgia. And that is when the story first broke in the press. So I had to explain for the first time to all the employees what had been going on the past several years. And they were confused, nervous, didn't know how that impacted them, but I didn't want them to hear it from anyone but me. I also told my family for the first time. The judge ultimately ruled by Thanksgiving of 2012 that I was going to have to sit for a CID, and so was my VP. It became very clear that their agenda is to drain you of resources, energy, and focus so that you'll succumb and break.